Layla from Layla's Weight Loss Train. I just want to talk to you all today and tell you all about the pouch reset. Anybody who's had weight loss surgery, the VSG, or any of that kind of stuff, you know, even any of the weight loss surgeries, they have something called a pouch reset. Now, what this does, it shrinks your stomach back, because everybody knows that once you all go back to eating and stuff, you're going to eat a little more than normal. Sometimes you will stretch your stomach back out. Okay, so weight loss surgeries, especially like the VSG, what it does is it makes the stomach smaller. So what this is going to do, with the pouch reset, shrinks your stomach back. Alright, and so what do? They have a 5-day, or you can do it a 10-day, whatever is best for you. And what it is basically the liquid diet, except you do it instead of doing it in a long term, like how some people did it 2 months prior to surgery, some people did it a month prior to surgery, some people did it 2 weeks prior to surgery, and then they did it like a week or more after surgery. So what it is the very first day that you want to start your pouch reset, do not eat anything. The only thing you have is chicken broth, beef broth, that kind of stuff. And that's all you have, other than water or black coffee. That you do that for the first day. Alright, and then the second day, you can add cream soups, like cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, cream of broccoli. You can do cream of celery. I would not, I do not do the cream of potato at all. Okay, guys? The cream of potato soup has way too many carbs, and so people who are trying to cut carbs don't need to really use that. But if that's your choice, go ahead. I do not add cheese, don't add anything to these soups other than salt and pepper if you want, just a little bit. But what this does, when you eat these soups, like the chicken broth and beef broth and all of that, it goes through your stomach a lot slower, but it shrinks your stomach up. Okay, so after the second day with the cream soups, the third day with the cream soups, you can do cream soup or whatever for breakfast or whatever, but add canned meats like tuna fish. Do not drain it to where it's like it has to have a little bit of liquid still with it, but like that, or the canned chicken. If some people like buying the sausages, if you like those, any of the canned meats, as long as it has a little bit of liquid in it, then just a little bit enough, because you don't want to add too much and let it be too dry. Okay, that's the third day. Fourth day, pretty much the same thing. And then when you do your tuna on the third day, do not add any mayonnaise or anything with that, because they're wanting you to go slow day by day. The fourth day, if you do tuna, you can add a little bit of mayonnaise. And then by the fifth day, you are pretty much like, that's when you can eat your vegetables. But your vegetables have to be real soft, and don't do it with anything crunchy. Don't do any steaks or anything till the 6th day. When I do mine, this is how I do mine. Now, I don't have any steak or like hamburger meat. If I do hamburger meat, it's usually on the 6th day. I do not do it on the 4th and 5th days. They say you can have meat, but I do not do that. But I did this when I decided that I needed to get my regain back off. This is what I did, and it like reset my body. I wasn't able to eat as much. I knew I felt fuller, quicker, and so I ate slower than what I was eating, and it actually works, guys. If you all do this, even if you haven't had like VSG or any weight loss surgeries, you can still do this and your stomach will shrink. It will not be, it's not going to shrink, you know, tremendously unless you've like really stretched your stomach out a lot. But if you do this, if you haven't had weight loss surgery, it may take longer. You may want to do it for 10 days, but I only done mine for 5 and it worked. I mean, I felt full quicker. Then the weight started coming off, and I'm going to try to redo this again within the next couple of weeks. I'll let you all know when I start it. It's probably going to be when I'm off work, because usually the first day I'm like, oh, I felt bad the first day, but it was because I was used to eating carbs, like everything. And so when I did this to eating nothing but the soups and stuff, your body is kind of like going into like rejection. So it's kind of hard, but if I kept telling myself, well, you know, I did this prior to surgery, I did this after my surgery, and I wanted to lose weight so bad that I actually did the surgery, so 5.5 years ago. So if you want to and you got your mindset, you can do this for 5 days. The first day was hard, the second day got so much better. And you all can pull up the 5-day pouch reset, the 10-day pouch reset, and I know everybody is different with it. A lot of people talk about it. Some of the websites are a little bit different on it and talks about different stuff and different ways of doing it, but this is how I felt like was kind of a combination of it, and I wanted to do it while I was off work, so that's why I did it in 5 days. But you can do it however you want. If you want to do a 3-day, I mean, if it hadn't been 5 years or whatever, if it's only been a year, you could probably do 1 or 2 days of trying to shrink your stomach back. And I don't think that all the suffering that we did to go through the surgery and after the surgery, that 1 or 2 days of doing a pouch reset every 2 to 3 months is actually healthy. And to shrink our stomachs back up so we won't eat as much, it definitely will help us, and the weight will start dropping off again, guys, I promise. So if you all want to Google that or do whatever, feel free. Any suggestions on this, because like I said, I'm going to do it again in a couple weeks, and it worked for me. My weight loss just was like really quick after when I first did this, because of course the calorie intake was down. I kept my carbs low. I'm still losing weight. It's dropping off slower. I know I need to increase exercise. I'm in the process of getting my mind right again. So yeah, I haven't been cheating or anything. The only thing I do that I know that I shouldn't do is coffee creamer, but I'm using that. I'm counting my carbs pretty much, but I kind of do it in my head instead of on my phone like I was doing. So I know that I need to start back actually doing that and making sure that my carbs and stuff are not over what it is. So I would suggest, if you guys would like to try this or have any suggestions, feel free. Please leave me comments. I love getting messages from you guys. Anything y'all need, if anybody wants to ask any questions, please feel free to ask whatever you need. And I'm here for you guys. And like I said, this is Leila from Leila's Weight Loss Train. Thank you guys. All right. Bye.